What is going on, guys? It's BabyMoy777 here, live, ready to bring this to you as we are continuing on with this journey. MK1 story mode. It's been a hell of a ride. I hope you guys have been having a great Saturday thus far, though. And thank you so much for allowing me into your home. So, we are ready. Let's do this. Let's check the time. It's... Oh! Look at that. Almost 12. Let's make sure that we're streaming, that everything is good. Alright. There we are, ready to go. Before we get things started, I just want to remind you guys that, well, besides it being extremely hot and humid, I want you to be encouraged to go and listen to the guys over at the Radio Zone Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, that is. They're intellectual. They talk about a little bit of everything. Just tell your Lady A devices to tune in to the Radio Zone on TuneIn. Ask her, Lady A, play the Radio Zone. And if you have an iDevice, go into your music app, type in the Radio Zone, all one word. I promise you, you're going to have a great time. And aside the Radio Zone crew and their show, there's also music that plays 24/7. Give it a shot, y'all. Don't be shy. The Radio Zone. They're not new to this. They're true to this. With that said, let's get things going. Hopefully all of you guys are here. And if you missed something, well, we could just...
versus local.
Just get it on the VOD, right?
Campaign. Story. Chapter 6. Upward climb. Ancient enemies.
Demons.
Eyes.
Resume.
So we watched this.
Cross button confirm.
Narrowed. The woman picks up her
gotta wait
sword.
for this to
If not
go
demons.
through a little bit.
Resume. Skip movie.
That we feed on blood doesn't make us evil.
This is where we
Action.
Oh yeah, by the way, I got Johnny Cage as an announcer now. The grind is real on the PlayStation side of things. I gotta do the same on Xbox though. I love the stage.
Is that your best, demon? You'll need much more.
Crap. Crap. Fuck you. Crap, I could lose this.
I am one step closer to redemption.
Twisting green light erupts from the Soul Stealer and spirals toward the sky. Dozens of ghosts, translucent skeletal figures, fly from the trees toward the Soul Stealer. The ghosts swarm around the twisting light. Johnny gazes up at the ghosts with the others, all awash with pallid green light.
My God, it's a tornado.
The forest withers and rots as the faces carved into the trees turn skeletal. Quan Chi conjures green light in his palms, then lifts them overhead. Teeth gritted, Quan Chi thrusts his hands to the Soul Stealer and channels green magic into the Soul Nado. Strands of light from the Soul Nado coalesce into a humanoid form wearing a red and black cloak over corpse gray skin. The humanoid stretches his jaw open, then collects himself and stares out at everyone with glowing green eyes. The humanoid raises his hands while floating in front of the Soul Stealer. Ashra narrows her eyes at him.
What dark
Is
magic is this?
Yep, it is.
A collection of souls bound by Quan Chi's magic. We live to obey his commands. Kill them.
Ermac throws bolts of green energy at Johnny, Kung Lao, and Ashra, knocking them to the ground. Ermac telekinetically raises Baraka into the air as the Tarkatan charges, then throws him away. Reptile tackles Ermac to the ground, but Ermac frees himself and blasts Reptile back with an energy bolt. He yanks Ashra toward him, then jabs her face before launching her through the air to the ground.
Quan Chi must succeed if I'm to liberate Order Realm. I'll not let him fail.
Killing one realm to free another is a heinous proposition. One I won't let you fulfill.
Action!
Oh my god! Come on, bro. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby. I want to unlock all of the arenas, like the alternate variations of them. Because they have day and night variations of these. Let's go, baby. Oh no. Oh, come on. There we go.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
Ashra hacked through Quan Chi's flaming skull with her crest.
I always feared you would be trouble, Ashra. You are not compliant like your sisters.
And now they're dead by my hand because you sent them against me. I'll never forgive you for that, Quan Chi.
Makes sense. Oh, you still got that ass? Fuck, fuck. Come on. No, bitch. No, bitch.
This has been a long time coming, sorcerer.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Fuck damn it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ashra scowls.
When I'm finished here, I will finish you.
She flings her Chris at Ermac. He stops it telekinetically. Ashra grabs the Chris and slashes at him. Ermac weaves around her attack, then blasts her back. Johnny kicks his head, then Ermac smacks his face, making him stumble away. Ashra spins while slashing at Ermac. He evades her, then slams Reptile into the ground as he charges. He levitates Ashra into the air and hammers her down. She lies inert. Ermac throws a fallen log at Reptile and Baraka, then floats Johnny up and slams him into the dirt. He raises Johnny again and flings him away. Johnny goes still. Kenshi raises Sento, face hard.
I can't
Oh
let them die.
shit!
He charges Ermac. Ermac launches him away. Sento pierces the ground. Kenshi gradually sits up. He frantically feels around the ground. Dim lighting reflects on Sento's sleek blade.
What? Who is that?
Kenshi crawls to Sento. He clutches the sword's hilt, then lifts it as he stands. Blue light shines from Kenshi's eyes and bleeds out past his blindfold. He sees Ermac speed through the air to him. He dances around Ermac's punches, then runs Sento through his chest. Blue light flares from Ermac's eyes and mouth and starts to get sucked into the blade. Then he blasts Kenshi away. He tosses rocks at Kenshi, but Sento floats in the air and deflects each of them. Kenshi gently takes the hilt.
It siphoned his souls. It now has his power.
Ashra runs over.
That was unexpected.
You're telling me. Shall we finish this?
Let's.
Ashra and Kenshi face Ermac with the Chris and Sento at the ready.
This fight's not over. I'll defeat all of Quan Chi's minions.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you. Action!
I hate Ermac. For the record. He's a bitch to fight against. Thank you. Fuck!
Made of souls, you are soulless.
I hate that telekinesis shit that he does. Come on, please, please, please.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Ashra impales the victim with a bladed wing, then her wings break into dozens of feather knives. She slashes with her Chris as the knives pierce them.
Oh god. This is gonna be crazy. Come on. Corner him. Come on. Come on, baby. Got that.
Resistance is never pointless.
We are many. You are one. We will destroy you.
What's wrong with him?
Combat must have weakened the magic that binds his souls together.
Sindel, I'll find you.
Ermac sags to the ground.
What was that?
Watch him. I'll shut down the Soul Stealer.
Ashra dashes to the Soul Stealer. She plunges her Kriss into its red gem, making it split. Quan Chi raises a hand to her. The gemstone splits and releases energy that launches Ashra away. The ghosts pour out of the Soul Stealer. One flies to Quan Chi and grabs his head. The ghost sucks blue energy from his face, turning his skin ash white, then vanishes. Quan Chi staggers back before collapsing. Ashra regards Quan Chi's motionless body, then strides to him.
Since that didn't kill you, I will.
No, Ashra.
He's too dangerous to let live.
Liu Kang needs to question him. He knows Shang Tsung's plans.
Ashra lowers her Kriss.
Very well.
Well, clearly I underpaid for that. Did you know what it could do?
The legends never mentioned mystical powers. The souls of my ancestors live within it. They intend to guide me.
Just don't forget who gave it to you, Takahashi.
I won't, Cage. Now, let's get him to Earthrealm.
They all look at Quan Chi.
I know home's here for you, Baraka. Let's size off, Ashra. You can come with if you want. I'm sure Liu Kang will welcome you.
I've never had a home. That would be wonderful.
Snow falls around the ruins of an immense stone fortress nestled among tall mountains.
Sendai! Naoibuno!
Shang Tsung waves his hands around on the top of the fortress and conjures a portal made of fiery light. The benefactor emerges from it.
Report, Shang Tsung. The Soul Stealers are under construction. Quan Chi tests the final components as we speak. And the army will obey your every command, once it's been fed sufficient souls. I've also conceived the plan to break the Lin Kuei away from Liu Kang. Instead of defending Earthrealm, they will betray it. Excellent. You have learned quickly, Shang Tsung, and well. You will soon reap the bounty of what you've sown.
He beams. Moonlight falls over the rooftops of Sundo. Reptile leaps from one roof to another. He looks down at a massive festival of Outworlders in the streets below, each wearing brightly colored clothes. Paper lanterns hang from strings over them. Reptile dashes along the rooftops, following General Shao as he moves through the crowd. Reptile leaps to another rooftop, changing into his lizard form as he goes. He bounds through the air to a different roof. He scurries up to its sloping apex, then shapeshifts back into his human form. Reptile steps across the roof, then stops and looks out at the hundreds of people gathered around a massive two-story wooden building, its sides open and the people inside visible. Long strings of different colored paper lanterns hang over the ground, and a group of performers move a large dragon prop around in a dance. Kitana and Melina stand on the bottom floor of the massive building, each in full regalia. Tanya and numerous others in lavish clothes stand among them. Kitana smiles and waves to the festival outside. Li Mei steps to General Shao and walks with him.
Who are these Earthrealmers we're looking for?
You have their descriptions.
You could at least tell me why they're here. What they've done.
State secrets. Not for your ears.
He strides away through the bustling street. Melina and Kitana smile and wave to the people. Melina beckons Tanya.
Yes, Princess.
Fetch us water, please.
Tanya smirks.
As you wish.
Melina smiles warmly as Tanya leaves.
Careful, sister. Entanglements with Ungadi are forbidden. You know their vows. Who told you? No one. I have eyes. As do the snakes at court who would cheer your downfall. The Ungadi's rules are ridiculous. And you can change them when you are Empress. For now, you cannot jeopardize your ascension.
Melina stomps off. Quan Chi sits in an alley behind one of the crowded streets. Johnny puts a big hat on him near Ashra, Kenshi, and Kung Lao.
Night-night, sweet Prince of Darkness.
They all wear festival costumes.
Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in.
You couldn't steal a more functional hat.
What? It hides your face. And honestly, it suits you.
Ashra gives him a questioning look.
I still don't know about this. Carrying him around will attract unwanted attention.
Look at it out there. It's like Mardi Gras. People will think you just party too hard.
Reptile jumps down to them from a rooftop.
What's the word?
Go toward the stage, then right to the portal gate. But there are soldiers and constables everywhere.
Are you sure these are enough? One person spots us, and we are dead.
And that's why I'll create a diversion.
They're out for you too, Syzoth.
To catch me, they must see me.
Reptile turns invisible.
Damn. You didn't tell me you could go full Predator.
Kenshi and Ashra lead Kung Lao and Johnny as they carry a listless Quan Chi through the immense crowd of festival goers. People glance at them. Ashra catches her hat as it slips off, then readjusts it. 4 guards eye them from across the street.
We could use that diversion.
A string of paper lanterns overhead bursts into flames.
Good work, Syzoth.
They carry on. The surrounding festival goers flee. Kitana looks out at the chaos in the streets. Tanya grabs at her arm.
Come, princess. Unhand me. I'm going nowhere.
More paper lanterns explode near General Shao and a row of soldiers.
Douse the fires. Find who set them.
Stand down, General. This is my problem, not the military's.
Li Mei spots Reptile on a rooftop.
Look.
Syzoth.
You know him? Who is he?
Unimportant, but it means the Earthrealmers are here. Reiko.
Reiko rushes over, then looks at Reptile. He and Li Mei hurry through the crowd toward him as he sprints away. Li Mei and Reiko pursue Reptile while he jumps to another building's roof. They pause. Reiko fixes him with his gaze, then throws a shuriken, striking his hand and making him fall to the ground. Reptile clutches his hand and flees, partially invisible. Li Mei and Reiko examine green blood trailing away.
I'll get him.
She runs off. Reiko pauses, then hurries after her. Kenshi looks around while leading the others with Ashra. He spots Li Mei and Reiko in the distance, following the blood trail.
Syzoth!
Kenshi shoves his way through the crowd after them. Li Mei and Reiko run to a small bridge. Reptile turns visible on the other side of it.
Green blood? You're Zaterran. How can you—
There is much you don't know. Like what the General is truly up to.
Surrender and I'll hear you out. I can't if you resist arrest.
You arrest me, he'll execute me. That's not how I intend to die. Action!
Haven't played much as Reptile.
Ashra, taught me that.
Let's see.
The attacker punches the victim airborne, then grabs their ankles to slam them down. Li Mei conjures a giant lion head made of energy. She leaps, twists the victim's neck, and throws them into the lion's maw. The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow
Now
to
we're
the head.
even.
Reptile's tail ensnares his victim to ragdoll them around. He then crushes their chest in his maw.
My quarrel's not with you. Let me pass.
Come Come on.
Know that I am sorry for disturbing Sundo's peace.
Kitana glowers.
Ludicrous.
Princess, no! You could be hurt!
Kitana unfurls 2 fan blades and charges Reptile. He dances around her attacks, then punches at her. She dodges just as Tanya strikes at him with her 3/4 staff.
Oh,
he
crap.
counters her swings, then kicks her away.
Insurrection from a Zaterran? This is a day I never thought I'd see.
You misread my intentions, Princess. Sadly, I've no time to explain them.
Crap, I wish I were better with him. Come on.
Fight tenaciously.
Damn right. Fuck. Come on. No. Fuck, she's quick. Come on. Nope.
The attacker hits the
got me.
victim's face with a hook, then twists their arm to break their shoulder. Kitana flings her fan blades into the victim, leaps, summons the fans back, and drives them into their skull. The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Reptile's tail ensnares his victim to ragdoll them around. He then crushes their chest in his maw.
Realistically, I just needed one more hit, but
Soon, you will know the truth.
Tanya gets to her feet. She throws off an Umgadi priestess trying to help her up.
Take the princess and go. My fight's not with her, or you.
It is now that you've laid your hands on her. I will take your life as punishment.
Action!
come on. Come on. Come on, bitch.
I have tricked the princess. This
Let's
need
go.
not continue.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Sorry. This is how you do it.
The attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. Reptile's tail ensnares his victim to ragdoll them around. He then crushes their chest in his maw.
My sentence is suspended, Umgadi.
General Shao advances with Goro and other soldiers.
Found you.
Johnny and Kung Lao let go of Quan Chi as he stirs. Kung Lao and Johnny swap looks, then shrug. They punch and kick Quan Chi until he collapses. General Shao rests his large axe on his shoulder as he paces over. Quan Chi staggers to his feet, then stumbles away.
What about him? Worry only about the Earth Realmers.
If this was one of my movies, we'd get saved by a plucky comic sidekick.
Reptile and Kenshi zipline across a rope leading from one roof to another. They land by them.
If we die today, we die together.
Not comic, but definitely plucky.
Johnny sidekicks Goro, then Goro grabs his arm. Ashra parries the swords of several soldiers and counters. General Shao brings his axe crashing down on Reptile. He dodges, then shifts into his lizard form and bashes Shao away.
It's unlike Shang Tsung to leave loose ends.
Now that I'm free of him, I'll reveal your conspiracy to all of Outworld.
You'll do nothing of the kind. Dead men tell no tales.
Action!
Come on, bitch. Come on.
You more great than expected. It will make your defeat that much more satisfying.
Fuck.
You won't silence me, General.
Kenshi, Johnny, Kung Lao, and Ashra knock down the remaining soldiers. More soldiers rush over.
We must go. Now!
Johnny punches Goro as he gets up, then flees. A portal opens by Liu Kang's temple. Kung Lao, Ashra, Reptile, Johnny, and Kenshi hurry out of it. They turn back to the portal, fists raised. It shuts. Liu Kang approaches from behind.
Johnny, Kenshi, Kung Lao, you have safely returned.
He looks at Kenshi.
By the Elder Gods.
We had a run-in with Princess Melina's inner demons.
She took my sight, but Sento, in its own way, restored it.
I am glad that Sento bonded with you. Though my hope was that the means would be different this time.
This time?
Forgive me, Kenshi. I misspoke. Go. The monks will tend to your wounds.
We found Shang Tsung, but he got away. I can see why you're twitchy about him. He's neck deep in some serious shit.
Rest. Eat. Then we will discuss.
Can I also get a martini? Shaken, not stirred?
Liu Kang smiles.
I'm sorry. Meet the newest members of the Earthrealm players. We wouldn't have made it back without them.
Astra and Syzoth.
You know us?
As Earthrealm's protector, there is much I know.
Do you also know of my former master, Quan Chi? He colludes with Shang Tsung.
A new deadly alliance? Come, all of you. You must tell me all you know.
Liu Kang leads Reptile and Ashra away. Johnny stands alone. He bows his head.
Well, So much for that martini.
He walks after them. Liu Kang and Geras pace around Liu Kang's brazier in the ornate wooden room.
Shang Tsung and Quan Chi again conspire against Earthrealm? What Johnny and Kenshi report should not be possible. You witnessed how I rewrote history. I gave the sorcerers meaningless lives. They should have never gained power, let alone join forces.
And your work was flawless. Such would their lives have been, had someone not interfered.
Interfered? What do you mean?
Geras conjures images of the benefactor with both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Liu Kang examines the images.
Both sorcerers were visited by this person. It is her intervention that bent the arcs of their lives.
Who is she?
Unknown. Her identity has been obscured from the hourglass.
Who could have that power? Is it Kronika? Somehow resurrected?
Impossible. Titans once destroyed cannot be revived.
Then someone else must have survived the previous timeline. Someone with a vendetta against me.
It is the only plausible theory.
The benefactor circles Quan Chi.
You must determine its validity, Geras. The fate of the realms may depend on it.
Sub-Zero paces near Scorpion and Smoke as they sit on a bench in a large room illuminated by lamps on the walls.
How long are we expected to linger? Patience, Bihan. There are many demands on Liu Kang's attention. Were he here, Father would advise us to wait without protest.
But now he is gone, and I am Grand Master.
His teachings did not pass with him. They should still guide us.
Guide us, yes. Shackle us, no.
We can't abandon tradition.
Mind your place, Tomas. Father may have taken you in, made you one of us. But your blood will never be Lin Kuei.
Kung Lao and Raiden approach. Kung Lao bows.
Lord Liu Kang can see you now.
It is about time.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Smoke watch Liu Kang move a metal figurine across a map on a table.
Shang Tsung is here, at the ruins of Ying Fortress. His Soul Stealers are already under construction. You must destroy them, and capture Shang Tsung before either can inflict harm upon Earthrealm.
We will leave immediately.
And we will join you.
You are not Lin Kuei. You would only hinder the effort.
Raiden and I are more than...
We're trained differently. It takes years to master our ways.
You and Raiden have my full confidence, but you are needed elsewhere. Go to the Wuxi. The monks must prepare you for war.
Sub-Zero stands on a cliff with Scorpion and Smoke while peering through a spyglass at Shang Tsung's ruined fortress.
The only way in is over the walls.
We must find a less guarded section before attempting an ascent. Finally, we face a worthy foe. Victory will bring us glory.
Glory? We fight for duty.
Does our father's ghost possess you? All I hear is his voice.
We must honor his vision, Bihan.
Vision is what he lacked. He was blind to our superiority. We settle for defending Earthrealm when we could help lead it.
Our clan doesn't govern. It serves.
That is our past. It won't be our future.
Smoke and Scorpion trade looks while Sub-Zero marches off. Smoke slowly hovers in a tornado of smoke, ascending behind Sub-Zero and Scorpion as they climb the rampart. Scorpion uses his kunai-tipped rope dart as a grappling hook, while Sub-Zero uses ice spikes to pierce gaps in the immense stone wall and haul himself up. Scorpion yanks his rope dart out of a wall after reaching the top of the rampart with Sub-Zero. Smoke flies up behind them, then he turns toward the sky as Nitara dives toward him, fangs bared. She rams him, knocking him out of his smoke tornado and sending him plummeting to the ground far below. He pulls out a knife, then stabs the rampart to gradually slow to a stop. Sub-Zero and Scorpion step to the rampart's edge and bump a stone over towards Smoke. He pulls away, narrowly dodging it. Natara darts through the air and tackles Sub-Zero to the ground. He kicks her off as Serena and Scorpion approach. They both stand.
As a boy, I heard tales of battles against your kind. I had fought them tall ones.
All Earthrealmers will soon know of Eternus. My realm starves, and it's coming here to feed.
Action! Let's stand. You win those things. Take it, Scorp.
Think you've overcome me? Think again.
Come on. You got this, baby. That's right.
You will end this day hungry.
Telekinetic energy grabs Sub-Zero's legs.
Is this?
Ermac flies to him.
Charged with defending the fortress. None will escape us.
Telekinetic energy grabs Sub-Zero's arms and forces them out to his side.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Rematch.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get
No, I
ripped
pressed
off.
the wrong button.
Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Test
I was doing this right the other ones before. Alright, here we go.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Test your might.
Alright, let's go.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood
You know what's
gushes
funny?
from
The same
stumps.
thing
He
happened
sags
to
the ground.
Jax.
He lies inert.
I remember that scene. How could you forget?
Test
Alright, let's try it one by one.
The telekinetic energy
Okay, that
shines
doesn't
around
work that way.
Sub-Zero's arms as they
So I
get
have
ripped
to
off.
press-
Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines
Do I have
around
to go
Sub-Zero's
all the
arms
way
as
with
they
this
get ripped
one?
off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Because there are some of them that you don't, but there are some that you do, I guess.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground.
This is the way to do this.
He lies inert.
This one's different than the one we did before.
Test your might.
Let's see.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they
Fuck,
get
I
ripped
pressed
off.
the wrong thing.
Blood gushes
Sorry.
from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
It's alright.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags
Let me
to the
try.
ground. He
I have an
lies
idea.
inert.
Let's put this in motion.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's
So there
arms
is
as they
a
get
point.
ripped off. Blood gushes
Okay, I
from the
hear it.
stumps. He
There's a
sags to the
point.
ground.
If you listen carefully,
He lies inert.
If you listen carefully, there's a point where you
Test
let go.
your might.
Listen, watch.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
So yes, there is a point where
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the
Jesus
ground.
Christ.
He lies inert.
That is brutal.
Test your might.
The
I get it.
telekinetic energy shines around
Okay.
Sub-Zero's arms as they
Just
get
tuned
ripped
in.
off. Blood gushes
What's
from the
up?
stumps.
Another
He sags
puzzle.
to the ground. He
Yeah, another
lies
one of
inert.
these. But this one's different. This one works different than the other
Test
one.
your
So
might.
let's figure this out.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground.
I'm telling you, that shit is
He
brutal.
lies inert.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground.
I gotta
He
figure
lies
this shit out.
inert.
Alright. Because there's also a
Test your
timing
might.
thing with the buttons.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms.
The
as
fuck
they
was
get
I
ripped
doing
off.
there?
Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Yo, I'll honestly never forgot the first time that happened to
Test your
when it happened
might.
to Jax.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's
How
arms. as they
high
get
am I
ripped
supposed
off.
to bring
Blood
this?
gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood
That
gushes from the
is
stumps. He
crazy.
sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Test your might.
Let's do it with this one.
telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Something's gotta give.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's
so that
arms as
works.
they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the stumps. He sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Let's try that.
Test your might.
The telekinetic energy shines around Sub-Zero's arms as they get ripped off. Blood gushes from the
Okay, that
stumps.
didn't
He
work.
sags to the ground. He lies inert.
Let's go this way.
Test your might.
Sub-Zero launches an ice bolt at Ermac,
Okay.
knocking him out of the air to the ground.
You are Quan Chi's creation.
Got it.
Liu Kang warned about you.
What side, other side?
I had hoped for the chance to battle your dark magic.
Action!
I hate fighting this bitch. Thank you, Scorp. Oh, bitch. Please.
Kang was overly concerned. Your magic does not.
No. Thank you, Scorp.
Sub-Zero
Got that.
eyes Ermac.
You are not so fearsome.
Scorpion and Smoke run to him.
You're both unharmed?
We are, brother.
Good. After our years of idleness, it pleases me to again face combat.
I will be pleased when we complete our mission.
They sprint across the fortress. Sub-Zero blasts a trail of ice and slides across it to a wall beside a portcullis. Scorpion and Smoke stand on the other side of it. Sub-Zero peers through the opening, then nods to the other two before sneaking through it with them. They step to an inactive Soul Stealer, its fused humanoid bones bound to strips of cloth and shaped into a tall spiral. Sub-Zero reaches toward it.
Be careful with what you're handling. We have no time for mistakes.
Scorpion, Smoke, and Sub-Zero slink away toward numerous other Soul Stealers.
Continue working. I must oversee production of the remaining basins.
Quan Chi steps away from cloaked workers constructing a Soul Stealer. He walks through an enormous archway lined with terracotta soldiers leading into the fortress. Sub-Zero covers the mouth of a guard from behind and impales his chest with an ice dagger before setting him down.
That's Quan Chi. The other sorcerer Liu Kang described.
Kuai Liang and I will capture him. Stay here. Do not let them activate the Soul Stealers.
Quan Chi steps down a corridor hedged in with more terracotta soldiers. Flames flicker in numerous braziers lining the walls and gold coins litter the stone floor. Sub-Zero and Scorpion slowly follow him as he steps through a doorway into another room. Sub-Zero pauses by a heap of gold coins. He picks one up and inspects it in the firelight. He looks past it at mounds of gold coins sitting in the room beyond the corridor. Sub-Zero and Scorpion look past the treasure at Quan Chi on the other side of the room with multiple women in leather armor and skeletal masks.
There will be spoils in this war.
Let us win it first, brother.
They glance at the doorway behind them, then hurry off as Shang Tsung emerges from it. Smirking, Shang Tsung strides across the treasure room toward Quan Chi and the women. Quan Chi steps to him.
Will the Soul Stealers be completed on time, Quan Chi?
Yes. Our benefactor's guidance has proven most helpful.
If we break it, we'll halt their construction.
Agreed.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion step out from behind a large ruined door and charge Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. Green energy pools around Quan Chi's hands and he blasts heaps of skulls at Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero smashes his way through them while Scorpion trades blows with Shang Tsung. Sub-Zero and Quan Chi each dodge the other's kicks. Then Sub-Zero front kicks him back.
Ah, the Lin Kuei. We have been expecting you.
Were you told also to expect defeat? This ends no other way.
Action!
Thank you. This music, man, really is Mortal Kombat.
You should never have come here.
I know I've said it so many times, but it feels good to have Mortal Kombat feel and sound the way it's supposed to. Honestly. Thank you, Sword.
Your failure was inevitable.
Scorpion evades Shang Tsung's knife hand strike, then jabs his gut and side kicks him back. Shang Tsung shoots a fire skull at a giant pile of coins and jewels behind Scorpion, sending it sliding down and burying the warrior. Sub-Zero shoots an ice beam, but Shang Tsung blocks it with a shield of fire.
This is so unnecessary. What I can offer you, you won't decline.
Unless it's your surrender, I am not interested.
Action!
Come on. Come on.
It is your choice.
I'll slap that snake off your face. Get your ass over here. That's right, baby.
I had hoped for a worthier enemy.
Sub-Zero steps to Shang Tsung's body and conjures a large axe made of ice. Scorpion watches him raise the weapon, but he stops when guards pour in from the doorway. One shatters Sub-Zero's ice axe with his sword, and another jump kicks Scorpion. Sub-Zero grabs a guard's arm and twists it around so his sword cuts another's throat. Scorpion weaves around one guard's sword, then throws him into a second. A guard bashes Sub-Zero's face with his shield, knocking him down. The guards quickly grab him and Scorpion, then force them to their knees. Shang Tsung staggers to his feet. He dusts himself off, then steps to Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer.
How would you know what I value? We're strangers to each other.
I know that you wish to break free of Liu Kang's control, to gain your clan unrivaled power. I offer the means to do both.
Ignore him, brother. He promises only corruption.
Grandmaster, I am sure you're asking yourself, can I afford to trust a man I have never met? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford not to?
Sub-Zero stares at Shang Tsung. Geras stands before a giant hourglass and shifts his arms around. Sand weaves through the air, then images of the benefactor and Shang Tsung appear in the bottom of the hourglass.
And you were meant for war. To live among kings, not peasants. But since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become. I am your deliverer, Shang Tsung. Join me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
Geras examines her.
Who are you?
He steps closer to the hourglass.
Impossible.
Shao, Shang Tsung, and multiple soldiers usher Scorpion and Sub-Zero forward, their wrists bound by manacles.
My realm and your clan have much in common. We both feel the pull of Liu Kang's leash.
Once Outworld rules Earthrealm, you will be free to remake the Lin Kuei in any manner you see fit.
Bihan, don't listen! We must stop them, not—
Silence, Kuai Liang.
But brother—
Obey your Grandmaster. Can you win this war? Soul Stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
You only think so because you don't understand their true purpose.
Explain.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods. Enemies beset him on all sides. He built a great army to protect his empire. He built a second one to protect him in the afterlife. This is Emperor Ying's Dragon Army.
They enter a vast, icy chamber hewn from an enormous cavern. Hundreds of terracotta warriors surround them on the ground floor, and various floors above them.
Impressive. But does this history lesson have a point?
These statues were constructed and enchanted by the great mages in the Emperor's court.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion follow Shang Tsung around a central cobblestone platform to a large wooden chest. Shang Tsung kneels, then opens it, revealing a velvet-lined interior housing a silver crown made in the likeness of two dragons facing each other. Shang Tsung takes the crown, then pours green liquid from a vial onto it.
They are animated by fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly, unburdened by remorse or pity.
Green mist coils off of the crown as Shang Tsung sets it on his own head. Green energy fills the gaps in a row of terracotta soldiers armored, and their faces turn skeletal. They turn towards Sub-Zero and Scorpion, then punch and kick the air in unison. The warriors stop.
As our ally, you will be given command of several battalions. Few in Earthrealm could then resist the Lin Kuei.
Sub-Zero walks to the row of dragon warriors and examines them. He approaches Shang Tsung and holds his manacles up to him. Two soldiers grab Scorpion as he steps forward.
Behind!
Shang Tsung removes Sub-Zero's manacles.
How could you? Father would turn in his grave if he saw this!
He was a doddering old fool. He did us a favor having that accident. And I was right to let him die.
Let him die? You said you tried to save him!
A lie. Because you couldn't, and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. Now, We will achieve greatness.
Sub-Zero gestures to the Dragon Warriors. Scorpion elbows the pair of soldiers holding him back, then hammers General Shao's face before whipping Shang Tsung's head with his chains. He whirls around to Sub-Zero and bashes him to the ground. A soldier grabs him, then Scorpion knocks him down and pummels his head. His chains glow orange as he takes down several more soldiers. Then General Shao swings his axe at him. Scorpion ducks under the attack, then snatches the axe with his chains, tears it from General Shao's hands, and flings it away. He whips Shao's face with his chains, then Shao backhands him. Scorpion maneuvers behind Shao to wrap his chains around his throat, jump onto his back, and strangle him. General Shao throws him off, breaking the chains. Scorpion gets to his feet as Shao grabs his axe.
He's a feisty one.
Are you going to blather or make yourself useful? This Earthrealmer must be neutralized. Action!
I'm gonna cut your ass, bitch.
Attacker jabs the victim with 3 strikes, then knocks them away with an elbow to the head. General Shao's axe bashes the victim into the air. He leaps and slams the axe to cleave their ribs apart, then dives to stomp them.
That's alright.
Such fire.
That's alright.
Save you, wasted.
You may corrupt Bihan, but you won't corrupt me.
That's right, baby.
Neither of you are up to the task.
Do not let Kuai Liang escape.
Shang Tsung directs the dragon army with the crown. They charge at Scorpion. Scorpion shoots flames to burn the undead warriors. They disintegrate before reaching him, one with its sword a mere hair away from his face. He sprints out of the tomb of the dragon army, past hordes of unanimated warriors. He dashes toward the dilapidated castle. He enters the Great Hall and sneaks cautiously through wood and stone wreckage. He reaches 3 fire pits, where Quan Chi and Rain gather. The duo discusses a pot of melted metal as it pours.
Pollutants impact efficiency. Like barnacles on a ship's hull, they create drag and reduce speed.
I see.
As Scorpion slinks past, his reflection glints off of a shield that hangs from a wall, which catches Rain's eye. Rain squints. Unaware, Scorpion tiptoes away. Rain wields his staff and hurls a burst of water at him.
So you've declined Shang Tsung's offer. I assume your brother has not. The sorcerer tempted him into forsaking his oath. He can be convincing, can't he? Spurning him is a grave mistake. Action!
Oh, yeah, the sword. Let's go. Let's go. There we go, baby.
Scorpion relaxes and glares.
The mistake is yours, Outworlder.
Havik and Darius storm in.
What have you done?
They rush Scorpion. He dodges Darius's punches and blocks Havik's kick. He grasps Havik's arm and smashes his head. He kicks him away and brawls with Darius. He whips out his rope dart, lances Havik's stomach, and slams him against a wall. He throws a series of punches at Darius. Havik kicks Scorpion toward the pot of melted metal. He holds out his hands to stop himself from falling in and burns them. They hold him down and lower his head as he struggles.
Test your might.
Oh, here we go. What's the combination for this one?
Havik and Darius force Scorpion's head down, fusing his face with a boiling pot of melted metal. Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
Okay.
Test your
Let's figure
might.
this out.
Come here. Get over here.
Havik and Darius force Scorpion's head down, fusing his face with a boiling pot of melted metal. Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
Let's figure this out.
Test your
Maybe.
might.
Hold on.
Harvick and Darius force Scorpion's head down, fusing his face with the boiling
Okay, so I
pot
was
of
trying
melted
different
metal.
combinations.
Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
Let's try this way.
Test your might.
Harvick and Darius force Scorpion's head down, fusing his face with the boiling pot of melted metal. Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
Test your
Maybe.
might.
If
Harvick and Darius force Scorpion's
No,
head
it only
down,
works
fusing
if
his
I
face
press-
with the boiling pot of melted metal. Scorpion sags. They release and observe his limp body with glee. Flecks of white-hot debris float from the pot.
let me see.
Test your might.
Scorpion headbutts Darius and strikes Harvick. He elbows Darius away. He grips Harvick by the neck and shoves his face into the boiling metal. He releases and Harvick covers his face with his hands.
Oh! Fuck!
Harvick staggers away, dripping blood that sizzles when it hits the ground. Harvick turns to reveal his disfigured face. His nose and lips have dissolved, and his charred teeth are exposed from his blistered jaw.
I am not finished. For burning me, you'll burn in the Netherrealm. Action.
Can't wait to unlock him, see what he has to bring. Uppercut.
Desist, or I'll scorch the rest of you.
Come here. Oh, what the motherfucker? No, no.
Darius jabs the victim's jaw, then stomps on their knee to shatter their femur and shin. Harvick headbutts the victim to the floor, then pummels them. His own fists break apart into jagged, stabbing bone.
Yo, this guy is psycho. Like he literally could rip his arm off and beat you up with it.
Split up! We must find him!
Scorpion bolts out of the castle alone. In the outer courtyard, a sharp wind carries snow onto the sloping roofs of various buildings. Smoke waits behind a giant wheel. He darts to Scorpion.
What happened? Where's Bihan?
He's betrayed us. We're all in imminent danger.
They retreat into a blizzard.
Letting Father die. Forsaking Earthrealm. He's abandoned all reason.
I knew Bihan's frustrations ran deep, but I never thought they could inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread.
Whatever it takes, I am with you.
Thank you. We may not share blood, but we are brothers.
Sub-Zero emerges.
Do your oaths mean nothing? It's your duty to obey my will.
Not when it betrays Lin Kuei principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
An ice dagger materializes in Sub-Zero's hand. He slashes at Scorpion, who swerves. Scorpion stomps his brother's side, then kicks his jaw. He traps Sub-Zero's dominant arm and twists. Sub-Zero breaks free with a kick. He punches Sub-Zero in the throat. Scorpion tries to wrestle the ice dagger from Sub-Zero's hand, but Sub-Zero slices his palm. He squeezes his wounded hand into a fist as Sub-Zero advances. As snow flutters, Sub-Zero stabs and swipes at his brother, who dodges and retaliates with his fist. Sub-Zero carves at his brother's head, but Scorpion grabs his arm with both hands. He looks up and sees Sub-Zero's empty fist. Sub-Zero cuts his face with the dagger in his other hand, leaving a trailing scar.
Kuai Liang! Stay back! This is my fight.
End this, brother. Embrace the future.
I want no part of it! You pervert all that it means to be Lin Kuei!
Action!
Son of a bitch.
You disgrace our family and clan.
No. What a fight.
Find me for the last time, brother.
We're gonna break, bitch.
You are my Grandmaster no longer.
Scorpion kneels.
What are you doing? Once he's exposed, won't you be made Grandmaster?
You forget Cyrax and Sector. Their loyalty to Bihan is absolute. They'll sooner abet his corruption than follow me. We must chart a new course. One that both honors our father's legacy and serves Earthrealm.
He stands behind Smoke.
Help me. We can't leave him here to aid Shang Tsung.
Later, Scorpion rushes into the surrounding woodland with Smoke, shouldering Sub-Zero's comatose body. They halt and watch 4 columns of green light flare from the Yin Fortress ruins, swirling into the clouds. Simultaneously, at the Wuxi Academy, Liu Kang studies the same Soul Nados.
How did you achieve this, sorcerer?
Behind him, particles of sand dance with shards of light. The small sandstorm forms Geras.
You arrived not a moment too soon, Geras. What have you learned?
In scrutinizing Shang Tsung's first meeting with his benefactor, I made an important discovery. Her life essence, the very time crystals that make up her being, are not of this timeline.
Not of this timeline? How could someone from a previous timeline enter this one?
That cannot happen.
If that cannot happen, then what has happened, Geras? There are no other timelines than those that have come before.
All evidence points to the presence of a second timeline, which exists concurrently with ours.
Two timelines, side by side, moving forward simultaneously?
Never in a billion lifetimes have I seen this. But that does not make the other timeline any less real. There can be no doubt that Shang Tsung's benefactor hails from it.
And who she is, why she's here, where she's from. All questions we need answered. Which we can't, or we are under attack. I will go to Sindel. Convince her to withdraw from Earthrealm by showing her how history is being manipulated.
That will require revealing to her your prior role as Keeper of Time.
The situation gives me no choice. I will need your help, Gears, to prove my claims to the Empress.
They observe the Solnados while trees sway in the wind. Later, in Outworld, Sundo's portal gate emanates energy, surrounded by tropical greenery and colorful flowers. Liu Kang materializes from within. The constabulary await. Li Mei approaches as the others draw their weapons. She walks between weathered lion statues and reaches a platform bordered by water.
Return home, Lord Liu Kang. I am to let no one pass.
I must see Her Majesty. She must call off her attack on Earthrealm.
Her decision was unwise, but she no longer seeks my counsel, and I doubt she's interested in yours.
The Empress has been deceived. Shang Tsung and General Shao have fomented this crisis as a means to steal her throne.
General Shao? I knew he was hiding his true intentions. But join Shang Tsung? I knew he couldn't be trusted. Were I still Umgadi, he would never have breathed the same air as the Empress. My palace sources told me he arrived out of nowhere, and immediately had the Empress's ear.
He gained her trust by treating Princess Melina's condition. Tragically, she's afflicted with Tarkat disease.
Tarkat? The Empress must be beside herself. If Shang Tsung found a treatment, no wonder she embraced him.
I have shared this with no one. I trust that you, of all people, will keep this secret.
Of course. Were it made public, it would bring down the royal family.
Li Mei, Empress Sindel needs our help. Will you join me?
Emperor Jarrett's death, the pain it caused Empress Sindel, has always haunted me. I failed the royal family once. I won't do so again.
She clenches her jaw. Later, Li Mei and Liu Kang ride in an enclosed wooden carriage pulled by horses, while her constables run alongside it.
Everything now makes sense. My Umgadi contacts had said the general's soldiers had been encroaching. But still, I can't fathom it. General Shao committing treason?
It is the fruit of a poisonous seed planted by Shang Tsung. He played to the general's vanity, inflamed his prejudices to convince him that he alone could save Outworld.
He may be unstoppable. The Umgadi don't have numbers, and my constables aren't trained for war.
Know that I, too, will aid in the Empress's defense.
The carriage stops.
Driver, what is it?
She pushes the doors open. Her constables have drawn their weapons.
I may need that aid right now.
He nods. Reiko and a Centaurian swagger up, backed by General Shao's soldiers. The Centaurian has a horse's body, ram's horns, a metal tail, and a humanoid muscular upper body.
Return Liu Kang to the portal gate, Li Mei. He isn't welcome in Outworld.
I won't support the General, Reiko, nor his plot to usurp the throne.
Then you won't live to see the new regime.
The Centaurian rips off a constable's arms. He bucks and stomps his victim to the ground with heavy hooves. Reiko slashes constables with a knife. He rolls and stabs a constable in the throat. Blood spurts as he yanks it out. He flings the blood off his knife. Li Mei shuts the doors.
They have us surrounded.
I am Earthrealm's protector, Li Mei. I am no stranger to combat.
Then let's get out there.
She throws open the doors and sprints. She kicks 2 soldiers in their chests and sweeps her leg to trip another. Li Mei springs back up and faces Reiko, who tosses a constable over his shoulder.
You should have joined us, not the constabulary. We could have used your Umgari skills.
Enough! I've no use for a traitor's compliments.
Action!
Move list.
All right,
Cross
this is
button
where we're
confirm.
going to
Up and down,
leave off.
navigate.
I think this is a good point, and I might listen up, guys. I might be back on tomorrow after the football games. I'm not sure yet. It all depends, but we will see. We shall see what happens. But either way, thank you so much for joining me. Y'all been so awesome, man. Y'all always awesome. So keep it locked here. Stay tuned. I'll be bringing you more content. Have a beautiful evening. Be safe. Stay cool. Love you guys. God bless. And till next time. See ya later.